There are people in Colorado who pray for rain all year long. Those wild downpours that we saw over the last couple of days came too late for some of the people who need it the most. Mark Salinger shows us farmers on the Eastern Plains have already lost a big portion of their crop after a hot and dry summer.
Family's been here for 103 years now.
On Colorado's Eastern Plains, the focus is on the future, as Luton Farms hopes next year is better than this one.
Personally, it's the worst year I've ever experienced for crops.
All that rain we saw over the last couple of days came far too late for Curtis Luton.
Weather is everything.
His farm in Bennett is already preparing for the next season, knowing this year's crops are nearly all gone.
It's far enough now that the rain, it can't bring it back.
He says he's lost 80% of the spring crop he was planning to harvest this fall before the heat and wind killed it all.
This is what the dryland corn, the majority of the dryland corn in eastern Colorado looks like.
While much of the state gets much needed rain, pulling us out of a drought, parts of the Eastern Plains aren't so lucky. Bennett, where Luton Farms is, saw 3 inches of rain between June 1st and August 15th. That's only about 66% of the amount of rain the area should have in that time. Compare that to the metro area that's seen 4 to 6 inches of rain in those months.
It started off real good, but we had the 4 weeks of wind and 100-degree weather.
In the past 2 days, they've seen 0.61 inches of rain. Still, parts of the metro area got more rain in just a couple of days than Bennett has seen all year. The rain Curtis did see is enough to give him hope.
It's too late for this year's crop, but we desperately need it, and we need more.
A love-hate relationship.
It's impossible to do anything about weather.
Always hoping for more rain. Now, this is what the most recent drought map that was released last week looks like. When the new one is released tomorrow, we're expecting to show more blue. This one behind me doesn't account for those most recent rainstorms that we had, Steve, in these last couple of days. It really just goes to show you that even when there's one part of the state that gets absolutely drenched, others can see far less rain.
And it's not like this is just a problem this year. This has been a problem for a while.
Yeah. Curtis tells me that he hasn't had a really good year since 2019. So when you account for 3 years of drought and just dry weather, it makes farming really hard.
Yeah. We're hoping for rain for all of them. Mark Salinger, thank you.